So the Corpse series is about two friends, two housemates, Dan and James. I play James, and he's a bit of an idiot. And basically, he happens to kill someone, and they have to get rid of the body. And it starts off just the one body, and then he brings a prostitute home, and things just get worse and worse and worse.
Okay, sounds like a normal day.
Yeah, pretty much. Normal day in Cardiff.
So where did you get the idea from?
Actually, it was a good few years ago. I was sitting at a breakfast table. There was a chicken on the table, actually. I remember that. Chatting with a friend, and he asked me what I'd do if a burglar broke into the house. So I said, shoot him, obviously, and dispose of the body. And we just discussed, the American laws and things like that. And then I said, actually, that's not a bad idea for a film. What would you do if you killed a burglar? So it started like that, and then 48 hours later, we were shooting. I wrote the script just out in 45 minutes, and the rest of it is pretty much improvised. And then a couple of years later, it was last June actually, I had a phone call from Eli Roth's production company, Crypt TV in LA, and they rang up and said that they saw it on YouTube and they wanted more. So then they basically asked us to make more, which is awesome. It's a good excuse to make something else crazy. So then we made 7 episodes, which became the Corpse series.
So what's your background? How did you get to where you are now?
Well, I've always made films since I was about 12 when I got my hands on the first camcorder, and then went to university and met people, met people I worked with there, and then with the original Corpse we made in our second year of uni. I just put that online, didn't think anything of it, and then since leaving uni, we started our own little production company, a very small one in Cardiff, making promotional films, and on the side we make short films like the Corpse series.
But you act as well as director in this, didn't you?
Yes,
Is that not a conflict?
It can be, yeah. It's kind of, especially because I don't consider myself to be an actor at all. I just kind of ended up in the first one. And then obviously when they asked for more, I had to continue the part for the flashbacks to make sense. And so I usually kind of, because I was co-directing, so we had Chris Apps, who was on top of the visuals, and I'd be kind of directing the scenes, panning it all out, and then going, oh yeah, in front of the camera. And then I just jump in front of the camera, and then didn't know my lines, and just improvise and made that up as I went along, pretty much. But because I kind of wrote the script, I kind of knew the gist of it. So I just kind of went for it and didn't think anything would come of it.
So where did you get the rest of the cast from?
It's many friends, really, and a lot of them are kind of people I've worked with in the past. So Abby Hurst, who plays the Prozzy, we worked with her on our graduation films. We called her back to do a very different role. And basically, just Jason, who plays Dan, he's a good friend. He's worked in loads of films with us before. So just basically people... got a small little tight-knit group of friends who work together. Really.
So what's next for you?
Actually, I am writing. I have written actually a series 2. It's first draft stages, but I've got that there just in case anyone was ever interested in and they really like the first one. See what happens next. It gets crazier. And I've got a bunch of scripts on the go. So I'm carrying on with the company, paying the bills, making promotional films, and then keep getting the films made, basically.